Before I was 1, my father went to prison, never met the guy, for 20 years. When I was 13, my mom, she started dating some guy. The guy hated me, and she tried to give me away to my sister's babysitter. And so I started living with her. I lived with her for probably 3 months. I tried to go back home. My mom didn't want me, so I told her to take me to the orphanage. I came to Lifeline when I was probably 15 years old, and I at least had enough sense back then to realize that that might be a good idea. The whole time, I knew that the people at Lifeline were right, and they were doing good, and they were trying to help me. Some of the things that always stood out to me, and still stand out to me, that I never forget, is that most of the time these guys would keep their word. That was huge, because I was never really around a lot of that, and even from other places where I had been, most of the time these were just jobs to these people. I just hurt so badly because of my circumstances that I couldn't hear them, I couldn't focus on them. I ended up going to prison because I had tried to rob a pizza man. While I was in prison, all this stuff that I had heard just started kind of bombarding me. And I would remember all these staff at Lifeline would be talking to me. You know, hey Chris, you got a lot of potential. If you do this and you do this, you could really do something with yourself. When I got out, I didn't have anywhere to go. I went to the mission, and I stayed in the mission. I got a job. I worked the job as much as I possibly could. I went back to school. I got a mechanical engineering technology degree. I got into sales. I got married. I bought a house. I've been going to my church for 3 years. Now it's really good. I'm a youth group leader. But I decided that I should call Mark and tell him what an impact that he had on my life. Because even though I wasn't actively listening when they would talk to me and they would tell me, you know, hey, you need to straighten up, hey, you can do something with yourself, I always heard it. It was always still there. I think that Lifeline plants seeds, and seeds are just like anything. It may take a while, but it does bring forth fruit. I remember this stuff because it made such a dramatic impact on my life to see men and women of integrity who do right because it's right. That means everything to a young kid who's seen nothing but bad.